this way forever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Swirl.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to podcast number 7. I will not be your host for tonight. That honor goes to Aus, but I am Dino. I got Brayden on my right.
Hello.
I've got Mike on my left.
G'day.
And I've got Aus directly ahead of me.
What's happening? You forgot to mention that it is Kickstand though.
It is Kickstand. It is, yes.
It's just episode 7 of some random show.
Please, if you're listening to us, please make sure you listen to Kickstand. I don't know if you clicked on something
Episode
else.
We get
7
money for this
of
shit somehow.
whatever.
So
Yeah.
Hey, if you click the
Somehow.
wrong thing, that's all good. Just listen.
Yeah, it's number 7. That's all you need to know.
Episode 7 of whatever you need.
All right, so Mike, how did you get into writing?
how did I get into writing? Let's see. 2 people are probably most responsible for that. One of which is just this random dude that I worked with. He had a Ninja 250.
Who was that?
Tim. God, I don't remember
Tim?
his last name. This is kind of bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he had a Ninja 250, and I was just like, that is the greatest bike I've ever seen. I want that bike.
Yes.
I went out, bought one, got my license somehow,
Brap.
and just like, yeah,
Brap.
pretty much just everywhere I went, I was just like, I'm just, the greatest rider in the world.
Wait, so what did you get? You got a Ninja 250
Got a
as well?
Ninja 250,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Same color and everything, and it's just like, yeah, I'm awesome. Other person, and I'm just being honest with this, would probably be riding with Tom.
Oh,
like
yeah?
motovloggers and stuff, and just like it's a different way of seeing the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you start watching Riding with Tom before you, were thinking about getting a bike, or after you started thinking about getting a bike?
Pretty much as soon as I'd made a decision, I should just be like, I should probably be watching people who, quote unquote, know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
try and learn something.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should hope. Yeah, so what was your next bike after that?
Oh, so this is the thing, I sold it and I was just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be
How
saving,
long did you have it for?
saving. I had it for about a year. I was pretty lucky. I got in just before the learner rules changed.
Yeah.
I only had to do
Yeah.
3 months. My L's, I think.
Well, here's something controversial. Did you think that it would have been better for you
Ooh.
if you had to stay? I mean, to have to do the 3-year sentence.
If you had to live my life.
If you had to live the Lamb's bike.
Honestly,
life.
yes and no. Yes,
Yeah.
in that. No, it's different for every person. It's
No, for you. I'm saying for you
for me
personally. Yeah.
No, I think 3 years is a ridiculously long time to be
Yeah.
sentenced. Yeah,
But for some people,
but it is a
it's okay.
sentence. It really is.
I mean, look, I told Brayden, I might get your license. He's like, nope.
Nope.
I can't be fucked. Yeah, made excuses for how long? 6 months?
Yeah,
Probably more.
bit more.
And then when the laws came in, he's like, shit, should have listened to you. And I'm like,
Heck.
well, there you go. So yeah,
to be fair,
in
it is a pain
defense.
in the ass.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
defense, CF is a great bike though. I mean, for a
Oh
lot
no,
of
I'm not saying he missed out. I'm just
yeah, I
saying
know.
in terms of licensing,
missed
I
out.
really needed to. I really would have liked to be able to pillion someone while I was on my restrictions, and I couldn't. But I mean, that was only a year and it passed, and then that's fine. I could pillion people after that. But when you're on it for 3 years, then kind of screwed.
Yeah, I don't understand why they made it 3 years. I mean, I know it's to try and race safety.
No,
and
I get
awareness and all
it.
that.
It's the easy way out. It is.
How did
Yeah,
they arrive
but-
at that exact number though?
Because it's the easy way out. They're like, okay, so what do we do? Do we increase training? No, can't do that. It costs money.
The ideal thing, just my opinion, the ideal thing is, how they're having that hours system, or they're trying to implement something. I'm not saying that that's the way. It definitely isn't.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a way of individualizing how much experience each rider has, and
Correct.
sort of finding some way to do it. I know it's damn near impossible.
So hard, though.
But,
So
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, but I mean, so you're going to scrutinize motorcycle riders
general.
for the mistakes that the general traffic does. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying a quicker bike is potentially safer, but it's not that much unsafer for the road. I mean, there's plenty of times where, I mean, we've all ridden 250s here. We know what it's like. You get into a sticky situation, people aren't paying attention, need to get out.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I've been
brakes.
more sort of sabotaged by a 250 than saved.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree with you.
know.
Yeah. There's more times where if I stepped on a brake, I would get hit from behind or something. Whereas if I could get ahead, like you would in a normal car as well.
yeah.
You know.
Something that confuses me with the learner requirements is like the high vis, right?
Mm.
So how does that protect a learner rider more than, I know it obviously makes
Well,
it more
people can
visible,
argue high vis is high vis and you're just more visible and whatever. Yeah, I mean,
but like from a learner's point of view, like is that going to stop, you know, mistakes from happening and stuff like that, or is it just going to give them
no,
more space?
it's just it's to people like to whoever made the law. Obviously, they're looking at like you have to be able to say that the way they were looking at it when they made that law and when they sort of thought about it is like they don't care, or they can't be fucked actually adjusting the rider's skill of learners and trying to accelerate their learning and get them to learn more stuff before they're out on the road. They went with the approach of let's make them more visible so that when they're all over the road doing fucked up shit, no one squishes them like a freaking bug,
They can at least see them.
right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't work. And like drivers won't even see if you have a freaking siren on your head. So like, and I've been in that situation. I used to actually like wear really bright shit.
Yeah, and people
And-
still merge just slow.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll get out of my way.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Yeah.
like even on group
Because-
rides and stuff, I'll wear high vis, but then the cars will just merge in front of me as I'm trying to like go to the front.
Your high vis.
It's messed up. Dino is wearing high vis. He's
Yes,
being
I am.
really safe right now. Vic Rhodes approves this message.
He's a
Correct.
real rider.
Correct. I am
He's a real
street rider.
He's
He's a real rider, yes.
he's a real studio rider. What was I gonna say? Oh, yesterday, Mike, we were talking about 600 versus 1,000.
Yeah. Now this only came up because
You rode something interesting recently, didn't you?
I rode a 600 for a while, and I'm sort
What
of
was
like,
it? What was it?
It was a very pretty 2014 Ninja 636.
You have a really nice photo of that. Oh, your profile photo.
I do.
You do. All right, so I'll include a photo that actually, like, I mean, yeah, it's just a bike that you had, whatever. But like, I
I've
really
done-
like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. You spent a lot of money on it, and it looked
Rip.
mint. So I'm gonna
was
grab
nice.
a photo and I'm gonna put it in the description if people want to check it out.
Thanks.
No, it's not the most flashiest little thing, but it's really nice. It's a really
Yeah.
subtle, like sort of sparkle to it. It's not like
Subtle.
it's not over the top. You know, it's nice and red, and you know
Yeah.
you don't see many red ones around.
See how it sparkles in it.
No, I'm saying
fuck,
it's,
Mike?
I
it's
thought about it.
Mike, no.
sparkles. Like, just what
Sparkling
flake?
shit.
It's like on the cheap
Go
Chinese
full,
fairings.
go full Sasha K.
Yeah.
Full K.
Yeah, full
Never go
K.
full K.
Never go full K.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We're in the market for the next bike.
What
So
happened to it, Mike?
what happened to it? What
what
happened?
didn't
Can I have a
happen?
detailed description?
What did?
I was very silly. If everyone in the world must know now, I was just like, I had it for a while. I did stack it twice. You know, both times were just stupid mistakes. It wasn't simple mistakes. It was just being stupid. I knew that.
Well, not really. I mean, the time that I was there, I would not say that you were being stupid at all. All I can
Maybe
say is
riding
that
a bit aggressive.
I think you just got caught out, you know? Just a little bit caught out. Maybe just not prepared for the road. Like, you just don't go on the road enough.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
This is
like,
true.
oh, you're going too quick. Because you were right behind me and I wasn't going that quick. I was like, actually, I was...
So it's your fault. No.
It kind of is. It kind of is
thank
because...
you.
No.
Thank you.
Boycott us.
It kinda, I'll actually admit to that because I knew the road very well and sort of just forgot about you not knowing the road. So I just kind of took it at my own pace.
I live in suburbia hell, so I rarely get out to the mountains. I will admit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Will admit.
We've had experience like that,
Will
Braden,
admit.
with us, haven't
Yeah,
we?
ours is
I will admit.
professional riding.
I don't know, man.
Hey,
Everyone
there's
everyone bitches about me taking them out and like showing them fucked up places. I
Yeah.
don't see anything wrong
Hey,
with
there's
it.
traffic. Let's drive on the footpath. It's the wrong way down the road and
Hey,
turn
man.
right on the
Hey, man.
solid line.
When you need fuel, you need fuel. When you need fuel.
That 125 had so much fuel.
we need food.
Ah,
fuel.
yeah.
No,
We need kebabs.
I need fuel. I need
needed
fuel.
kebabs,
The
bro.
125 was fine. Didn't give a shit. But anyways. So me and Mike were talking about yesterday. Like we were saying like
To get back to it.
he rode he rode a CBR 1000. What year was it?
It was 2014. It was
So the newer ones.
yeah, my mate
Shit.
Steve's. I'm very
Do those things
grateful
have
for
traction
it.
control?
They do not.
They do not. They still don't.
They have
See?
ABS.
See, Dino, I was
Yeah.
talking to Dino about
We were
this.
talking about this.
I was talking to Dino about this, and like I we were saying, oh, maybe the new ones do, but they don't. They
Yeah.
don't.
The ABS system is very nice.
They keep increasing power without adding traction control, and it's like, okay,
GG.
G.
Next year's a new one though, isn't it? Like it's a redesign that they're
I
doing.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think so.
I hope so.
They were gonna,
Please.
Yeah.
but I don't think
Yeah,
so.
because I remember seeing stuff about it and then it just disappeared.
They talk a lot of shit, man. All the brands do.
Okay. It's one of those marketing things where you just like they get everyone excited. And
They
they're
do.
just like,
It's like Suzuki. They got people excited about the 2016 one, and they were gonna make it into that single headlight in the middle
Yeah.
with the actual indicators on the back, and like the single one and the CCVT engine, 220 horsepower. People got all excited and stuff, and then they were like, 2017. It's like, okay,
We'll just delay it by
like it
one
was
year.
legit December 2015, and they're like, nah, it's gonna be 2017. And people just lost their shit because people like put deposits on them and shit. Like
Yeah.
with the dealerships and stuff. They were like, obviously they can't put a deposit, but they were like, you know what, I want to pre-order one. And they did all the reserves and stuff, and they're all getting hyped about it. And then they bailed, and that's what most of them do.
Thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, you can be Kawasaki and just bring one out without even hyping it. You know,
Yeah.
bring a new one
I
out.
just go kabang.
Yeah, there you go, done. And it's like, okay.
Get it back.
They didn't even say anything about that. Or you can be like Honda and just like give a shit and
Yeah.
just release concepts all the time.
So what was the Fireblade like?
It was a great experience to have. I will say that. It teaches you a lot about respecting power.
Oh yeah,
Like, I know that's a very douchey thing to say, but
No,
not until you
I get
ride
it.
the thing and you like scream. Running with Tom actually had a video of him doing it. I was exactly the same. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
How would you ever, use the full potential of this? And yeah, I was like riding along Peninsula Link, just, seeing what a roll on was, fourth, fifth, sixth gear. Just like, oh, okay, I've still got plenty.
yeah. In sixth gear, you go full throttle. It's like, what?
Yeah.
They had like 4,000 RPM. It's like,
Yeah.
what? It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know. It was very all round in terms of handling and stuff. It was very nice to ride. It's just like the 1000 as a concept is a little
It's-
scary for me.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
me.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I completely agree, man. I honestly think even if I did get used to it, if I bought one, I got used to it, I'd feel so sorry for it. I'd feel like it's such a waste because I'd never use full power, like not even close. I wouldn't even get close. Like first gear, I don't even know why it exists for thousands because like first gear you get to use half of it anymore at full throttle and you'll flip. And what's the point of just taking it all the way to red line when you add like quarter throttle because you don't want to flip it?
Yeah, and it doesn't like to go slow. Like
doesn't.
the
It
engines,
doesn't.
anything below like 50,
Yeah.
it will be a little bit rough.
A little
Like,
bit, yeah. Even though it's inline four, it's just geared so ridiculously. Yeah. And like there's the old argument, it's been sort of butchered a million times where 600 versus 1000.
Oh, here we go.
I'm 600 all the way. Well, no, maybe not like CBR 600, maybe not R6 600, maybe like a 636, 675. It's something with mid range. I don't like sort of waiting for power and getting nothing, and then having to rev it high all the time.
You hear it and you're waiting.
But like with the
there it
636,
is.
like riding yours and riding a few others, man, I love that thing because it was like not much down low, but then as soon as it kicks into like 4
4 or 5.
yeah, 4 or 5, and then it just kicks in. It's like really nice. It's
And you feel the pull.
it's really nice pull. You're actually going somewhere.
Yeah.
Whereas an R6, it's a 250 until it's 7.
Yeah, the R6 is all up top, isn't it?
Until 7, it's a 250, and then from 7, it's like a fast-ish lamb spike, and then at 9 is where it really kicks in, and it just rockets you forward, and it scares you. It's like, why is it so aggressive? But you know why? Because it's a track bike. It's a road legal track bike. It's the best out of the box track bike. But if I had to go 600 or 1000, I'd go 600.
Yeah.
Like, any day. You can have fun on it. You can.
Yeah.
You can go through gears without going to jail.
Yeah, that's
You
the other thing
can-
going through the gears. I like never got higher than third in normal conditions. I'm talking like speed limit conditions.
Yeah. Well, even in
yeah.
the twisties, like going for a corner, let's say you're in fourth in a 600, you drop down to third and you go into the corner and you want power out, it's a really nice smooth power out because it's not crazy power. But with 1,000, you're freaking like you're in fourth, you're revving fuck all, and you're like, I'm gonna stall into this corner if I don't shift down. So you shift down, you go into the corner, you try and exit the corner with 1,000. It either pushes wide or starts spinning or something.
I will say, like, for this particular bike, the Fireblade, I didn't really push the lean angle that much, especially not being my bike.
Yeah. Whose was it, by the way?
It was Steve's mate I ride with. He's a really nice guy. Especially Hannah.
Shout out, Steve.
Yeah. Shout out, Steve. Thanks for letting me ride you, baby. But yeah, I didn't notice any sort of spinning, like leaning over and whatnot. That being said, I was being freaking careful.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he had really nice tires too. He had Rosso 2s on it.
Wes doesn't like Rossos.
No.
How do you feel about Rosso 2s?
Well, I mean, was it dry?
Yeah, it was like almost perfect
They're
conditions.
good.
Yeah.
If it was wet, you'd be dead.
He should have been on Pilot Road.
He'd
Force.
be off the mountain if it was wet.
We're just dropping
I'm
some
just kidding.
sponsorship knowledge.
Prostitutes are okay, whatever. I'll just take that. Yeah, like no. The reason I'm saying you get spin is because I'm talking about like once I was on a ZX10 and it was sort of kind of wet, not really, and I was trying to be careful going through twisties, and it wasn't like crazy twisties. It was Listerfield Road, so like nice open twisties, and I was trying to like take it easy. And every time I'm trying to exit a corner, like even slightly, it was just jolting me because I wasn't used to the bike, and I can see the traction control come on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? The traction control's already coming. I thought it was on like a low setting.
Yeah.
Like a really instant set. I mean, a high setting. And,
Yeah,
and it wasn't. It was like on the second lowest setting. And I'm like, wow.
Like you're not even trying the wheels.
Yeah. I mean, tires were good. I think I had like Pilot Power 3s on them. It was good tires, but it was not pushing, but it was just like, it was way too jerky for me because I was just on it. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever truly get to enjoy 1,000. It's either you get ready to run from the cops or you're don't get 1,000.
With a 600, you can still have a lot of fun. I mean, through corners.
Yeah.
You kind of wind it.
So
open
with 600, you get to go through gears. That's what's amazing.
Mine, but
maybe not yours. Maybe not yours. Yours is probably one of the exceptions. But I mean, most 600s will go to like 110 in first.
Yeah.
And it's great. That's what you want. You just want to go like you want to just keep shifting. You want to reach third.
But to be honest, that's why I enjoyed my. I used to have a CBR 250RR. That's why I used to love that thing because you could actually mid corner just honestly you could just crack open the throttle to full in second or third.
Yeah.
Nothing bad would happen. You just start gaining a bit of speed.
Yeah.
And then just straighten up and keep going.
You come out of the corner,
just
you do
scream.
40.
Yeah. Coming out doing 25,
Yes.
40.
Yes.
Screaming, you're changing gears. You feel like a race bike, you know.
Still doing 40.
And then you reach the next corner, you don't even have to have brakes on because you're not going that fast.
40.
You know what the problem was, man? Yours wasn't fully custom.
Oh,
You didn't have a
Full
fully
custom.
full custom CBR 250s.
I
My name is Thomas.
the MC22.
Thomas,
See, if it's fully
motherfucker.
custom, you hit any gear around the corner, you flip.
He's gonna be
Oh
listening
my
to this,
God.
just like
Yeah.
wanting to
Well,
throw the
The
phone.
amount of talk that bike has, it's crazy.
Fuck.
Nah, shout out to Thomas.
Fuck these
Thanks for being
guys.
last
Oh my
episode.
god.
But just Thomas's, every other 250s no. But
I swear,
Thomas's, my God.
you guys.
Well, he's got a rebuild now, so
Yeah, port and polish the works,
it's
man.
gonna be quite a serious 250RR.
Where,
I
where'd
heard
you
he bought it
say?
out to 325, but
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm
Where
down
is
for
it?
that.
325. Tiger kit and all.
Hey.
All right. So Mike has actually sent me some suggestions of what to do on here.
Oh, yes,
and
please.
since
Yes, please.
since we're here, we might actually do a few of these. So go ahead, Mike. You can explain what you mean by
Number one, please.
Well, actually, well, maybe not go through them, but which
Number
ones do you
one,
want to
please,
do?
Mike.
Which ones do you
I
want to
don't
do?
know. I find the concept of Facebook mechanics pretty entertaining at times.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
Don't skip
It's
number
like
one.
it's
Yeah.
so sad because some people actually take.
We can
you know,
definitely leave number one
idiots'
for later.
advice.
I'm pretty
Do a
sure
surprise.
we can do number one.
Don't spoil it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Sorry about that.
Just yeah, like obviously a lot of people try and provide genuine advice. You know, there's some people who know what they're doing and whatnot, and then some people just try to, you know, crash people's bikes. And, you know, say, you know, apply tire shine to everything.
Same color.
Hashtag Sam Carter.
I don't know, and I just don't
Add
see
more
what
with
is
the
it?
HMES.
HMES, shut up and right.
Yeah, like especially for new
Hashtag-
learners, and I'm
Shut
not
up, right?
I'm not taking a punt at anyone in particular, but just like when you're new to the scene, you ask questions all the time.
Yeah.
You want to know everything. You want to know how to do maintenance properly and whatnot. And when people take the piss out of that, you're just like,
You're a
someone is
bit-
going to end up hurt.
Yeah.
Well,
And
no
you're a
one
bit
wants
naive
no
as
one
well.
wants to be the noob, and when someone has passed from like a noob phase into like the next sort of intermediate phase, they automatically want to look back on that and condemn it.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
it's just a cool thing to do, I guess.
As a beginner, though, you're a little bit naive, so you might not even see anything wrong with false advice someone might be giving you. You know,
Like
and I think
some
that's the
troll
dangerous
stuff
thing.
is ridiculous.
I'm not a
The
Neve.
extent, yeah.
I've got a Neve here. That's a Neve.
Yeah. No, I mean,
you talking
you're
about?
more
Need to
willing
shut
to
the fuck
believe,
up,
obviously, because
Yeah.
I need to do nothing, okay? Yes.
Once again, you stole
Sorry,
my joke,
Dino.
bitch.
Sorry, keep going.
yeah. I mean, I had that same moment where I was asking for a bit of help online, and like people genuinely joke, and I think like the 21st post was actually genuine, telling me what I needed to know,
What can you help with, Dino?
and I'm like, guys,
21st
please,
post?
yeah,
What do you
like
mean?
scrolling through it, just
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
you're
comments.
full of
Oh, like
shit, you're
bunch
full
of-
of shit.
just a
you're full of
bunch of shit.
Like,
Yeah.
how do I
Yeah.
take my wheel off? Someone's like, oh, you just put a stick through while you're riding. Oh, yeah, okay, sure, I'll do that. Yeah.
How much
Well,
talk?
a bunch of people like were laughing about something I said on MSR, and it was basically that Sam's name is synonymous with spam. And it's been missing a P his whole life.
Oh
That
my
is
god.
I think that's very true.
Phil
That's
Carter
very true.
agrees.
Yeah.
Phil
He's
Carter
very
agrees.
very entertaining,
Carter,
but
Carter doesn't push it that much.
just
does he?
Carter
I
things.
don't understand how his dad's such a nice guy and he's
Yeah, I
just a
know.
twat.
Yeah. Such a pleb.
Shit.
Like, shout out to Phil, but Sam, please.
Shout out to Phil. Yeah.
But the thing is,
definitely.
like, Sam wouldn't endanger someone's life, though, would he?
No.
Oh no.
Great
No,
guy.
unless he doesn't
He
know he's
invented
doing
his
it.
own. Did you see the video where he actually used tire shine? There is a
Haven't seen
video.
the video.
Where he
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
uses it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he like sprays it on and starts rubbing it in. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
it
my
was a
god.
joke, and then the joke became a reality because
Oh, no.
everyone was joking
See,
about it.
we were discussing Sam's life the other day, and okay, we have
In
concluded.
detail.
Yeah, very detailed. We have concluded that his life is a meme.
Yes.
His life
He
is
is
a
a
meme.
meme.
Yes.
Okay,
It's done.
you know, we think we have a theory that he is a meme.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Holy
a meme that never
shit.
made it. He never
He's
made it
walking.
completely into a
That's why
person.
everyone like half laughs at him.
Yeah, yeah.
If someone
He's
fully
just
laughs at him,
manifested
then
in real
he'll
life,
just
you know?
be-
One day
His
he'll
meme
just
will be
transform
complete.
and ascend into the meme he is.
I believe that he
Pepe.
was.
He's Pepe.
I believe he wasn't born a human. I believe when memes first originated from the internet,
Sam is
he
Pepe's
was
frog.
adopted by the family, by the Carter family. He
Yeah.
wasn't really originally there.
Yeah.
I think he
It
just
just
came.
appeared one day.
Yeah,
He
just one day he's like,
They just saw
"Hi
this
guys,
cute
He
frog.
just appeared with this
And they're
smirk.
like,
He's
yes.
like standing outside the door, like
you gonna let me in or nah?"
that smirk. If you know Sam Carter, you know what I'm talking about. That smirk. Oh my god,
Hi.
it makes you want to shoot people and him and everyone else.
We
and
should post the
and kill
hype
yourself.
picture up. We should definitely do that.
Oh god, what is happening? Why
Hey,
is-
Alice, nice photo, bro.
Thanks a lot.
Self-portrait
Shannon
of
Hill.
us.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's
Sam Carter.
that's,
Shout out
Shout
Shannon
out
Hill.
to V4 Productions.
Shout out Shannon Hill.
Everyone likes a good V4.
Ben Hartnett at V4 Productions.
Yeah.
Are those boobs?
I don't know what the fuck's happening
Is that
here.
a guy? What what is happening?
Someone Christian Abella. Oh, Christian. Wait, is that Christian?
Yeah, that's Christian.
Yeah. Okay. He's. I don't know what's happening.
I have a
here.
strange boner right
I
now.
feel like that's him.
Yeah, I don't know. Why does he have the stomach of like a chick? No, I'm being serious.
I'm-
Dude's been working out.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
really confused right now.
I'm really confused.
got
Why?
that photo.
Okay, why is this on MSR? And two, what? He looks strange like a chick.
I think you should just keep scrolling.
I'm just gonna skip.
I have.
Keep scrolling.
Yeah, I'm really. It's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't
Shit.
understand what I just saw.
I have a thing for Star Wars.
Classic writers.
Here's something that James. I
apologize.
completely agree. I disagree with it, but let's just talk about it
Oh, I
anyway.
saw this.
He's like, I just had a thought. This is James Aslanis. If you want to add him and bag him out for it. I just had a thought. The motorcycle community, in comparison to the car community, there's so much more make and model elitism, but less as
Elitism.
much aftermarket brand elitism. I don't know what the fuck he's on about. I.e., motorcycle community segregate into groups who have the same bike and look down on others who don't, whilst the car community is more open to different makes or models, but believe certain aftermarket parts such as BBS or work wheels are the only option. Have you also noticed this, or maybe the other way around? Discuss.
Yeah, no. See, car people
All right.
give each other shit about the different engines that they have. Like, oh, you've got blah blah blah, I've got blah blah in my same car. Like, the fuck you ain't.
Okay, I'm straight out
Aren't
of
we
the
all
car
just
scene.
enthusiasts?
and,
Braden has a
I'm
good
straight out of the car
perspective on
scene,
this.
so I'm gonna give a bit of insight on this.
Here we go.
Car people hate everyone.
Car people hate themselves,
End
and
of discussion.
secretly,
Like,
I
I've
think it all started with their parents in their early childhood.
I've
They-
seen two
yeah.
people with the same car, like identical car, but one had plastic dip badges, and he's like, "Fuck you, I hate you. You got badges that are different."
Wow.
I'm like, they're
Yeah.
both a shitty Golf. And
Oh my god.
okay,
Just something in terms of perspective, like you got to remember that bikes, each company has like one of each. They've got one 1000cc sports bike. They've got one 1000cc tour ride. All right, in general, it's not.
In general, yeah.
It's not always one.
Their
But
flagship.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But the models are, cars. They're very, very different. Like I can't even begin to describe. But you know what I'm going on about, where it's like the bike scene has a couple of each, and cars are like so different.
Well,
so
I mean,
there is that.
James
So
could have
many.
stopped at cars. I don't even know why we're talking about cars on MSR. That he could have stopped there. I would have been happy. But him saying, cars, the car scene is this and the bike scene is that. I honestly think that the elitism and the segregation of the bike scene is nowhere near the car scene, because there's so much more of them. Cars,
Man,
so much more.
Just
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
look
that's
at
what
all
And
I
the
it
mean.
creates
guys.
groups. If when you're minority, you stick together. When you're just everyone has a car.
but you got to see this a bit of salt. Like in the car scene, there still is some good groups. There's people going around, and in the bike scene, there is still
Nah, fuck
there's
'em.
some like
fuck 'em
flats
all.
and they're street riding. But
Hey, you're either a
mix it
real
up.
street rider or you're nothing. You
exactly,
buy
you got all
petrol.
these different like conflicting groups in the bike scene as well. So
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
bit
there's
of
a
both.
couple angry people outside the studio with helmets that want to talk with us.
Yeah.
I think I saw RSR.
Grab your pitchforks.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man,
Nah.
it's
Oh,
yeah.
F5. Real flaccid riders.
I still think the bike scene is way better off than the car scene, and
No, it
it
is.
always will be, because even if numbers wise it became more than cars, which will never happen, but even if it does, bikes are more vulnerable in general and are more appreciating of the time they have spent on a bike and the time they have. They're more sort of like, they live more now and saying, I might not be here tomorrow. Cars never really think like that. Car guys and car girls, they never
let's-
really think like
yeah,
that.
let's face it. Also,
It's all about what mods you have and how your car
Yeah.
looks and whatever. It's never really about the drive, because they don't drive anywhere. They just meet up and
Yeah.
do nothing. Where are you gonna go?
We do
Where
drive
are you gonna
places.
go?
Let's
Go
face
to
it. Though, with the car
McDonald's
scene,
once every 5 years.
there's more things to argue with the car scene. I
Savage.
mean, as a motorcyclist, like, what gets people like really, hyped up about talking about motorbikes and shit? Like,
Yeah.
what gets you to compare someone else, who also rides? Well, I'll say one thing. You look at their chicken strips, yeah. That's
I stopped
the
doing that.
first thing-
I stopped doing that a
That's
long
the
time
first
ago.
thing you'll do, like generally, right? But in
Yeah.
the car scene, hey, your car's not low enough. Hey,
Yeah.
that's a shitty V6. I got a V8.
So
Hey,
it's
I've
more
got this
like
and that, you know what I mean?
with bikes, you mean it's more like sort of skill versus
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's also less things to argue about. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you just don't lean enough.
There's less
Okay,
things.
cool.
Okay.
Speaking
But
of
in the car
that,
scene, it's like-
speaking of that,
15 different things.
I stopped doing that about like probably a year and a half ago.
when
It's childish.
belt
I
sanders became
stopped-
popular.
Huh?
When belt sanders became popular.
Yeah. When I discovered Bunnings.
Got to get rid of it somehow.
And I stopped doing that because I met this guy, like he was like an old guy in a touring group, like one of those guys that do like long trips and stuff. A Melbourne sport tourist, MST. And he was like a track junk. Like he came to Broadford with me. He actually told me about that day, and I was like, sweet, I'm coming down. So we went down, did like a short track day, and after the track day, like he was just nuts. He was like in the fastest group. He was just going for it, and really nice guy. I was talking to him and talking about his bikes and stuff, and then he had two bikes. One was like his mate come down as well, and he had his track bike on the trailer and also his road bike. So when he finished with the track bike, he put it on the trailer and then took down his road bike and rode it back home while his mate drove the car, because his mate came with him. And his road bike had huge chicken strips, huge. Like they were like how can I? At least what?
At least a wicked wing?
5 to 10 centimeters on either side.
Yeah.
It was intense, and I'm like looking at them. I'm like, wow. I can see what this guy does. You know, he's insane on the track. You look at his track bike and it's a race bike. Tires are destroyed. Like he has to get a new set. And his road bike, he's just civil. He's taking it easy. So I'll stop judging like that.
No, it's childish.
It is. It's very childish. I mean, the fact that I'm saying, oh, he could be good. Don't look at his chicken strips. Even then, that's sort of shitty because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
No, it's childish, man. That's what I'm saying. Like with the motorcycle community, you've got less things to sort of like argue about. You know, oh, you can't wheelie, huh? You can't stoppie, huh? You can't lean over very much, huh? And that's it.
That's about it. Yeah.
And with car scenes, like, oh, your car's too high. Oh, you got a shit engine.
Hey, bro, you
my
can't even
model's
skate
better
third.
than yours. Fucking, I don't know.
There's a lot more.
Did you do this?
There's a lot more to
that's a
pick
shit
out.
body kit.
There's a lot
like,
more to pick out.
You got, plastic chrome. You know, all this shit that people like going.
I think car meets versus bike meets. I mean, there's going to be exceptions, but in general, this is what I've seen. Maybe you've seen, someone out there is listening and is like, no, that's not how it is, and it's completely different. And I've experienced this and this and this, but whatever. This is what I've seen. Okay, this is my experience. Car meets are about trying to one up each other. Okay, and bike meets are mostly like actually talking with each other, like and just
About
sort
the
of
actual.
conversing about bikes and not really like trying to one up each other. Dino, what are you doing?
See,
What are you doing,
okay.
Dino?
All right, Dino.
Why are you on the
See you
phone?
soon, mate.
The missus is.
Damn it, Dino!
Damn it, Sarah.
Oh my god! All right, we'll have a tiny break.
Kickstand Podcast.
And we're back.
Yeah, so car versus bike community, I don't know.
1v1.
I just find that we, as motorcyclists, we kind of bond together. Sure, you've got exceptions on both sides, but generally from what I've seen, car people scrutinize each other a lot more than motorcycle people. But, it's sort of...
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, we're all cool.
There's a bit of a roast there.
I agree as well. Either way, the point of that whole thing is basically the bike scene will always be better off.
Yeah.
I
So,
honestly
James,
believe
you're
that.
wrong.
Jim is shut the fuck.
Nah, James, you got a point.
No, he's got a point. He definitely has.
Yeah.
I'm
Point,
not
James.
saying he doesn't, but at the same time,
He's got a little bit of a point. Like
He's
a
wrong.
grom of
Yeah.
a point.
he's very.
A grom of a
He's
point.
got a
Slightly
grum
more
of a
specific.
A grom of a point.
a grammable point.
7.2 kilowatts of a point.
Shit. Next we want to talk about insurance companies.
Yeah, I
want,
thought I had something to complain about.
yeah, Mike.
Holy
Mike
shit.
wanted to raise this topic and talk about who was it? Who did you want to name and shame?
Name and shame.
Yui.
Yui.
Now, look, I'm tossing up between these two bikes, the 5-blade and the 675.
I never
and
heard one good thing about Yui in relation to bike insurance.
Nah, bro.
Honestly, I didn't know that they did it until, saw it on TV. and
We
whatnot.
shouldn't. The guy on TV freaks me the fuck out. He's got like the most blankest vampire face.
No shit.
Vampire face.
He does, man. He looks like he's about
Straight
to
out
fuck someone
Twilight or
up.
some shit.
So just like, I have had a accident on a bike. That's one. Not an accident, not involving a car, just myself being stupid. Anyway, so that's the history. I am 23 years old, been riding for 4 years, I believe. Anyway, these are the back stats.
Yeah.
So I called them up for a quote.
So you're not an at risk in
Never
in
lost
the
my
hot
license.
zone.
Yeah. Bike is kept in locked garage in suburbia whatnot. And yeah, so I called up for the 675, and they were just like, yeah, 290 per month.
Okay.
And that was
Ooh.
with discount, or whatever discount
Okay.
the guy applied. And I was like, oh.
290.
And this is for the low power bike.
So you're basically buying it again.
yeah, essentially, like,
Yeah. Like,
Each year.
yeah.
I think
Yeah, new one.
You're buying it again.
yeah, I think Braden's story takes the cake for this one.
All right, so I also have a similar story about this. I went and bought a new CF. Cost me about 6.5.
CF what?
CF Moto.
CF Moto.
650 NK.
Yes.
And it cost me about 6.5 new. And I rode away, happy days. And I thought straight away, let's get some insurance. So I also called up Yui. Shout out to Yui. And they were like,
Shout out.
let's get some history going. How's your driver history? And I'm like, perfect. Everything's perfect. Locked garage. Driver just to uni. Park there in a locked car park. Everything's good. And they're like, oh, yeah, this, that. You know, how many years you've been insured? I tell them, they're like, oh, 3 years. You know, that's a discount. All that. They They come to the end and he's like, all right, here we go. So for full comp for the year, it will be $5,400.
$5,400.
$5,400. The bike's
Hey man,
worth that.
hey man, you bet me.
Jesus.
I've got a fucked up history, and
The moment
they
I
gave me
drive out of the shop, the
4.3.
bike's worth $5,000.
Yeah,
And they're like, yep, $5,400 a year.
and RSCV is not much better. I got 4.3 from them.
RSCV was 2.5.
Really?
RSCV was like half the price of
Oh,
Yui.
it's probably because you're with them for a while.
And that's fucking RSCV.
No, because you were with them.
varied that much.
No, because you've been with them for that long.
And I ended up, now I pay just under $1,000 a year for everything.
With who?
With Intramarine.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Dude.
that's one brand. Company I really want to shout out to anyone that's looking for insurance companies at the moment. We're not endorsed by them, obviously. I've always heard good stories and good outcomes coming out of either Insure My Ride or Swan.
Definitely, yeah.
Insure
I'm
My
with
Ride
Insure
more
My
than
Ride.
Swan.
I've heard
think.
actually of a new
Yeah.
company from this guy at uni he was telling me about. It's called iBike.
iBike.
It's an insurance company he was telling me about.
And
And he apparently gets a good price. And I was like, oh, but what happens if you write it off? And he's like, I wrote off my Ninja 300 and they paid me out in 3 weeks.
Okay,
Jeez.
that's pretty
That's
good.
his
Good
own-
turnaround.
That's
Completely
really
his
good.
own fault too.
Ah.
Yeah. So I was
Yeah.
like, I haven't heard of this company, but I might look into it.
Also, another company. I keep saying brand. Famous. They're like by Shannon's. You know Shannon's.
Oh, Shannon's is good.
You know.
Yeah, this is-
Shannon's
Such a good
themselves.
prestige.
Shannon's themselves aren't very good because it is kind of expensive. But Famous does like it's kind of like specific for bikes. By Shannon's, and for some reason it's much better pricing.
I thought they just did classic bikes.
Yeah, Shannon's is really good. For
I
classics.
saw their ad like late night. I was just sitting there and I see bikes and I'm so sleepy. All I see is bikes and I'm like, ooh, bikes. And I just see like just 1,000 next to a Victory Cruiser next to this and that. And it's like a varied sort of bunch of bikes. And I'm like, this is interesting. And they're like, they caught it. They got me, you know. They caught
Yeah.
my marketing and space. Just put bikes out there. Done.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? And it was like Famous Insurance. Looked it up, and I got a quote for a friend. I mean, this might sort of give you a some sort of scale as to how much it'll be for you. But it was an F4i 2001, and he's 25, I think. Yeah, he's 25, and they quoted me 1.3. No, 1.1 for comprehensive. $8,000 agreed value.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. It was really good.
Maybe hit them up, Mike.
Yeah, it was really good. So, Famous Insurance, Insure My Ride, Swan. People have been asking, oh, can you talk about insurance companies? Can you talk about what's good, what you've had a good experience with? Honestly, I've only had one experience with QBE. That was fucking shit. Don't even go next to don't even, no.
I was there. It was pretty
just
shit.
skip
The exact
QBE.
opposite of an endorsement.
Right above it, just like hop over. Nah, QBE only likes you if you're over 30. If you're over 30, it's fine. Anything under, they'll fuck you over. Like all their policies are just
I've heard 20,
intense. 25
is like the usual place where the big
Yeah,
price
yeah,
difference
but
comes in.
to be with QBE, if you're not 30, just skip it. Go to Insure My Ride, go to Swan,
Yeah,
go
I
to
mean,
Even Famous. You know,
my 600 Insure My Ride's like $870 a year for me.
awesome.
Pretty good,
It's
yeah.
not bad.
How much?
And
How
for-
much?
you're like
How much
25.
payout?
Really good.
I'm 25.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
market or is that agreed?
It's market value.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
You better check your market value because that's where they get you.
8.5. I
Okay,
only
are
paid
you
7
sure?
for the bike. Yeah,
But like it drops every year,
probably. Yeah.
so make sure you
I
look
mean,
for that.
put it this way: when I was going to insure my 250,
You know, market value for the CF drops by $1.5 a year.
yeah,
Yep.
So in about 4 years, it's worth it's worth like less than 2K.
I can
To them.
see that happening. Yeah, but for instance, like when I had my CBR 250RR, I was going to go full comp on that as well with insure my ride. I think it's just 'cause it's
what
a
bike was
classic
that?
bike. Honda CBR
Oh yeah,
250RR MC22, fully custom.
food custom
Custom.
It actually was a lot
with
of
cable
parts on it.
tays.
When I went for full comp on that, it ended
Yeah.
up being almost $2,000,
Shit.
and I was like, "Are
See,
you guys serious?"
I had my MC19 on full comp, and I paid nothing for it. I think I paid $300 the whole year. I don't know why it was like that. It just
My
just
third
worked
party
out
was
so
like
cheap.
$300.
I think they were like, yeah, your bike's worth like $800, and I was like,
Dude, I had
Jeez.
see with QBE, I reckon the only thing you could possibly do with QBE is third party fire and theft.
Yeah.
It was really cheap, and the policy I read through it, and it was really good policy. Like it was a great value, for like what, 9K. The
All right,
CF.
I'm gonna step in right there. QB doesn't offer third-party fire and theft for over $5,000 bikes.
What do you mean?
They don't do it. I called them, and that's what I was gonna get originally.
Dude.
If your bike's more than
That's what I had.
$5,000,
That's what I had.
They don't
I
offer,
paid $18 a month.
What?
Yeah,
they don't offer that, guys.
it was intense.
That's not a thing.
Dude, it's a thing. It
That's not
was.
a thing.
At least it was in the time
I
that I
think too
got
many
it.
people claimed on it, and it's not a thing anymore.
I think so, maybe, yeah. But the thing is, $18 a month for third-party fire and theft. But if you want to go full comp, it was $68 a month.
Shit.
So it just bumps up by like
All right.
400%. But like 300%. But like, yeah, so my point is like QBE, third-party fire and theft, if that applies to you now, I don't know, maybe that's gone. But otherwise, Shuma ride. Don't go Yui, obviously. Now we know.
Yeah,
you know,
nah.
Yui's kind of fucked you around a little bit.
To be fair, the guy I was speaking to was really nice.
They're always really nice, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If the company's policy is shit, it doesn't matter how nice they are to you.
Yeah.
It's like, we're gonna take all your shit. And it's like, thanks
Yeah.
for telling me that nicely. Oh, yeah.
Hi, can you politely open your wallet so I can fuck you?
Bend over, please, sir. Just on this table, sir.
If I
Thank
may
you. Thanks,
get
sir.
a little bit political
Good,
for
sir.
a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, touchy.
Everybody step up.
Everybody get stepped up.
All this motor scrap about, or they're talking about regulating motorcycle boots and gloves.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they're going to do that.
Hey, spoiler alert, we've talked about this in number 6. Yeah. We didn't talk about gear, though.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
didn't talk about
Like,
this. We kind of
why do
skipped
they-
the whole gear thing.
I don't see how they think that saves life. Hey, if you wear gloves when you get
Yeah.
run over by a truck, you're not gonna die.
That's what. Yeah,
Like,
that's
you're
what.
gonna
the-
fucking die anyway. Like, you get hit by a truck, you did. You know?
Well, I know a bunch of people have been stopped random times, like by bike cops or car cops, and they stop him and they just give him a massive lecture about, oh, why aren't you wearing gloves? Like they'll just lecture them, and it's like, dude, why are we? Like,
I got stopped.
you're like, why? I don't understand. Why do you care? Why do you care? It's someone's own choice. They want to fuck themselves over. It's not like they're not going to
Yeah.
harm anyone else by not wearing gear. I mean, yeah, you want everyone to be safe, particularly from themselves, but we're all adults. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why is? Oh, okay. What
Just-
I don't understand is in Victoria, at the very least. Okay, why are you an adult only when it suits the government, and then when in other things you're a kid and you have to be taken care of.
There's,
I don't get it.
Rule for this, rule for that.
I've been stopped by this force, and they pulled me over to tell me, "Oh, you're wearing boots and gloves." And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, can you check your license?" They check my license. They're like, "Oh, you're riding the right bike." I'm like, "Yeah."
Really? You
And they're
don't
like,
say.
And they're like, "Oh, okay. Have a good day." And I'm like, "What? Why?"
Actually, it's
What?
kind of common that the CF doesn't get registered
They
under
were like,
lambs.
they looked at my boots. They clearly made it obvious. They're like, "Oh, you're wearing boots and gloves." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not that stupid."
Is this a trick question?
And I was like, "Do you want me to take them off?" Is that where this is going?
Am I, that I did dumb fucked up?
He's like, "Toe sliders, fine." Those toe sliders look a
In
little
front
bit
of that.
worn.
They look like they might come off and hit a pedestrian.
Oh shit!
Hell, man.
That's the whole argument why they have
Yeah.
problems with us wearing GoPros. It
Oh,
might
yeah.
come off and hit a pedestrian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even if you
Buy a
tether it,
GoPro. Oh my god, a $600 camera. Oh
Oh,
no!
no.
it's
Oh,
free.
even
Okay,
if
cool.
you
I'm running in the
tether
freeway.
it, they won't let you. Even if you tether it, even if you put a cable tie on it and tie it to your freaking jacket.
No, because
Doesn't
that's a
matter.
modification then of your gear.
That's a modification. Yeah. It's got some mini spools in the helmet, bro. Yeah.
Oh, I've got one positive thing to say.
Yeah.
Slightly about the cops. I remember ages ago, me and a friend were hanging around, highway and whatnot, and got pulled
Wow.
over by highway patrol.
Yeah.
Like we were in a right-hand turning lane, just waiting for the
Is
lights.
this next to Mum's Kebab?
No.
Is it
This
kebab
was
joint?
God. This was down near
Kebab joint.
Kebab John, isn't it?
Mum kebabs or kebab
It's
joint.
Sean
That's
Mackey
how
with
it
you,
is.
isn't it?
like somewhere around there.
It's Sean Mackey with you, isn't it?
Yes.
Share that,
Anyway,
Shorty.
yeah, he's pretty
Sean
smart,
Mackey.
Sean. He's pretty switched on because like the high patrols come
Man,
across.
he has all the backup. Okay, he doesn't give a fuck. Okay.
So basically they've come across, they've sat in front of us, and I just put my exhaust on at this point, and I was
Yeah.
just like, fuck, I am gonna get dicked for this. And
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, hi guys, how's it going? We've just had some bikes run from us, so we're just gonna check your licenses and stuff. And just like, oh, okay, fair enough. The old 5 minutes of nervous hell, they're just sitting in the car typing things in the computer. So it's like, nah, you guys
Yeah,
are right,
yeah.
right to go.
Yeah.
But and I also did indicators as well. So indicators. Okay, so I did LED strips under the tail, which looks nice and flush.
I like
but
that actually. I really like that.
It was really nice.
It's very
but
legal.
Again, yes,
300 mil apart from each other nicely.
Yeah. And I measured it right. So the tail slopes in on a diagonal angle.
Yeah.
At the top.
Were they red? Did you actually just accentuate the actual
they
brake
were
light?
yellow indicators.
Oh, okay.
But like at one point in the strip, they were 300 mil.
Only 1 point.
Okay.
At a certain point, yeah. Anyway, so we get back on the bikes. We start going down the road.
So did they dig you for this?
No, they didn't.
Okay,
They didn't. They let us go. And as we were
Okay.
going around the corner, I shifted up about 3 gears to keep the exhaust quiet. And I look in the rear view mirror and the cops are just pissing themselves laughing. Anyway, so they follow us for a little bit. Then they pull off. And I'm just like, okay, cool. We're good, Sean. Like, just talking to him. And he's just like, no, wait for it. And then about 500 meters down the road, there's an undercover that pulls out and just starts following us again for a little bit. And we're just like, yeah, good call, Shorty. Well done.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell, man.
sneaky.
Honestly, man, it's harassment. It's fucking harassment. Like,
No, we'll put it this
They were
way,
good
man.
about
Like,
it was only the other
you
day
would
we just
want
got followed
cops to
home.
follow people like that if your bike got stolen. You would want that. You would want them to find the guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is a bit of harassment, but provided we do nothing wrong, we'll be
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
We gonna be alright.
Oh my
They're not too bad
man,
with
that is the worst excuse.
Like,
that is
Well, we
worst
think it's a
excuse.
stolen bike.
Worst excuse. Okay, so what are you doing following someone out in the hills? Stolen bike. Who the fuck would go to the hills with a stolen
that's
bike?
a really good point, actually. Like, I'm out there to, quote unquote, enjoy myself. If I was riding a stolen bike, do you really think I'd, like, just take it for
Stupid.
recreation?
hey,
No.
but the guy that stole John's bike was that stupid.
What do you mean?
Remember when his RVF got stolen?
Yeah.
Like, it just kept getting seen.
Yeah.
He,
riding
ne-
around.
he never went to the twisties. He was just like
I
in
know, but
freaking
like the guy was just
residential.
comfortably riding it everywhere.
Yeah, he rode it for like 4 days, man.
4 days straight of just riding it to the shops and
That's
like
ballsy.
it's stolen, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
And
just
it's like
stupid.
such a noticeable bike too, like an RVF
Very
Target kit.
characteristic, yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Damn.
Did he run no plates as well?
No,
No, I'm pretty sure he
on.
run factory plates.
What?
He still had the
Like,
plates
they
on.
Didn't he
didn't-
run red lights and get caught by cameras and shit?
Yes.
Yeah, but it was reported stolen
Ah,
before
yeah.
that happened, so he didn't have
That's
to pay
good.
for any
That's
of that.
good. That's good. Yeah. So, anyways, insurance companies. Okay. So,
Cox.
we'll
Legal
conclude.
mafia.
We'll conclude that UE is a no go. QBE is a no go.
I didn't.
RACV
Unless
is
you're old, then go for
RACV
it.
is still a go, but it's expensive, so I guess no
See,
go.
but if you bundle with RSCV, it's really good.
I guess so,
like
yeah.
house and
So you've
like
gotta be-
my
you've-
car as well. It's
To
all,
get a good deal, you've got to be a little bit technical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really got to go through with PDFs.
You can't just have one bike with
read through all
RACV.
of it, yeah. If you're gonna just go bike, Insure My Ride or Swan or even Famous, give them a go. It depends. I think it should be like just as competitive. I hope so. But yeah. So we won't go too deep into the whole Operation Motor thing because we already did in number 6. We talked about it for like an hour and a half.
Did you guys see in the paper this morning?
Customized?
Like
Yeah.
they caught more drive, like doing Operation Motors.
Yeah.
They caught more drivers than the motorcyclists.
Wait, is this actually a statistic in the paper?
Yeah, I know, right?
Hopefully they're going to cancel
Absolute
it now.
fact.
Fuck
Good,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Well, I
That's
was just about to say that I haven't actually seen anything about it in the days after all the hype was there. Like everyone hyped it up and was like, "Oh, Operation fuck your plans, you're not going home."
Yeah, you actually told me I was brave for coming here to record number 6.
Mm-hmm.
That was the day Motors just started, and my exhaust was debaffled, and I'm screeching off all the buildings and
I'm just
echoing
gonna-
down the street.
I'm just
And I
going
was
to
I was actually kind of panicky. I thought, holy crap, if you get
They're
pulled over, these
watching
guys
me.
would be like, "Yep, exhaust. Yep, your tires too wide in the middle.
they're
yep,
here somewhere.
Your mirrors, I don't like them. Defect. I
Yeah.
don't like you. You're a defect."
You're right off.
they just peel off the sticker and slap it on
This
your
guy's
helmet.
face is a freaking right off.
Straight
Take
on my
him,
visor,
take
bang.
him away, boys.
So I thought, holy crap, like this could be
Yeah.
real bad for me, But
Well,
no, I've
I
not
just
been pulled
thought like the whole operation thing and calling it an operation, putting all this hype about it, gave cops even more of a reason to power trip.
Yes.
That's what I thought, and I'm really happy that kind of settled down. I think they're either doing this periodically, where they're doing it over weekends,
Yeah.
or maybe doing it over specific days every week or so. But they definitely sort of calmed down. I've seen.
Oh,
I saw so many cops. Like what 17th of
Yeah.
May? What was it?
that's right.
16th or 17th?
17th. Yep.
Yeah, so 17th of May, I saw so many cops every day. Like I saw it on 17th, 18th, 19th, but then after that, I didn't see any.
I didn't see any bikes.
I've seen normal amounts of cops now,
Yeah.
and I've seen normal amounts of bikes now. First few days, bikes were like you couldn't see a bike on the road. It was just
Yeah.
empty.
I didn't see any
And
cop bikes though.
I saw a few cop bikes,
Yeah.
but now it's back to normal. So I think it was just all a hype thing. They didn't want to say we're over, so
There were people
you know.
like posting on MSR, just like, oh, this is going to be going on till like September, October.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Well, one guy was asking, like we talked about this as well.
How
One
did
guy
he
was
get the
asking,
date, though?
"Oh, when is this going to end?" And if you ask a cop, apparently they always say it's ongoing. They just say that.
yeah.
You know, they don't want to say when it ends. But I think they might be a little bit smart about this. They might actually be doing this in terms of like they're doing it. They're spacing it out. So let's just say they focus on a few days and then stop, and people think, oh, it's gone, and they come back for a few days and then
Yeah.
they stop. So it could be like that, or it could be just like a low budget scare. Where it's like a 3-day thing and then that's
Yeah.
it.
I think they wanted to catch our attention.
Here is something Mike just handed me over with his phone. This bikers shame drivers.
this is in the Herald
Blitz
Sun.
nabs more at the wheel. Victoria Police's blitz on motorcyclists booked more drivers than riders on day one. The most common offence for 78 of 147 drivers was use of mobile phones. Thank you.
Lick, 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 my
Thank
balls.
you. Holy shit. While being at the wheel. Okay.
So
Good.
something positive
Thank
came
you.
out of
Like,
it.
So
this
let's
is-
use this as research for the next operation, which will say, hey,
Yeah.
guys, maybe motorcyclists aren't the bad guys. Maybe it's the people on the mobile phones in the
We're gonna-
cars.
I'm gonna go
Call
ahead
it
and shame one
Operation
guy.
Asshole.
I'm gonna go ahead and shame a guy on MSR. He
Yes.
was on we were talking about something on MSR yesterday, and he was in the comments and stuff, and he was saying, people need to learn how to be smart about this. You know, you wear sunglasses so that people can't see where your eyes are, and you hold it under the wheel. Why are people so stupid getting caught? And I'm like, this is a rider. This is a rider. And I didn't understand. People were going off at him. People being
Name,
aggressive.
shame, Kirk.
I can't remember his name. I
Oh.
would actually. I would. You know what? Let me pull
Hey,
it
you know
up.
the best part about Operation Motul? I had no idea what was
Motul?
happening. No, I call it Motul. Close enough. I had no idea what was happening, and then
Yeah.
I was sleeping. I went to bed at like 3 in the morning. I was sleeping. My grandma called me at 7 o'clock in the morning. My 80-year-old grandma to warn me not to tune because they were going to try and catch me. She's like, okay, I saw it in the paper.
This is just like the reverse of a stereotype here. Your grandmother telling you just, you know, it's not like be safe or something. It's
She was like low key, be safe, you know, because they're gonna find you if you're not. So just keep that front wheel down. And I was like, all right,
Yeah,
all right,
I used to ride back in my days, so just
Thank you,
come
Grandma.
down here. I know what it's like.
Alright,
It's the same grandma
so
that,
here
like,
it is.
stabbed my
I've
dad's tires when he
basically
rode a
pulled it up. Here it is. Okay, I've pulled it up, and what's his name? Let me.
Whoa,
Oh, look, I'm not hating on this guy.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
like
so
22
there he is. His
replies.
name is Josh San Lorenzo.
and his cover photo is him doing a
Lorenzo.
wheelie.
Okay, we're
You're
not
a
gonna
mad
get.
dog.
Well, we don't want him to just get bashed for this, but like, look, you're putting something on public. We have to talk about it. And this is interesting. I'm not trying to say this guy is an outlier. I think there's a lot of people that are like, they think like him, but they're like in the closet about
this
it. They
is
don't
the
talk
1%
about
of
it.
idiots that make
He's
us look
like,
bad.
this is why you wear sunglasses, so they can't see where you're looking and have your phone below the steering wheel. Lol, some of us have been professional multitaskers since phones came out and accident free.
That is arrogant.
People went off at him saying, dude, it's not about
He
you
doesn't
haven't had
specify
one
what
yet.
Sunglasses.
It's
like.
not about you haven't had one yet. And
be brand specific,
all the
man.
arguments, all the arguments
They
you
have
can
to be
think
red bands
of
or what?
against that, they're talking about it, right? So at the bottom, I've basically just gone, I don't get it. What's so important that it's worth risking everyone around you? And yeah, like people just kept bashing into him. But this is the interesting mentality. If someone was willing to
It's
actually,
okay if I do it.
it's okay if I do it, but fuck
Yeah.
everyone else. Not even that. If someone's just willing to say, "Oh, I've got the skill for it," so you don't have the skill for it because there is no skill
Just get lucky.
in being
Yeah, you
in
can't-
driving blind.
Yeah, you can't see
can't-
into the future. Your reaction is going to be like if something goes wrong, your reaction is going to be ridiculously bad.
Yeah,
you're just gonna
yeah.
oh crap, I've already hit.
It's not
what I
just
could have
about that.
avoided.
It's not just about like because there's a difference between talking on the phone and looking forward and driving, and that already fucks with your reaction
Did you
time
say
as
texting?
it is.
Did you say texting or?
Well, he texts.
Not that one's not
He,
as
he,
bad as the
he
other.
did mention that he's texting and talking, and he's never been in an accident, and I commend him on that. Thank God, no one's died yet. But what I'm saying is, your reaction time is slowed down, as it is. If you're looking straight and you're actually looking around, but you're talking on a phone, it's slowed down as it is, which is dangerous by itself. And you're allowed to do that, and I don't think you should be. Like, every time I do it, I have to pull over. I just can't bring myself to actually, unless someone's next to me and I go, here's the phone, pick it up for me and hold it.
But
you know?
hold up, if this guy has this magical skill that he can do it, is he trying to convince everyone else to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause that's what I mean.
Let's
Yeah,
just say
because-
you had the ability to do that. Good for you, mate. Why are you
doesn't-
trying to make people run us over?
Like,
Regardless,
what do you want
hey,
people to say to you,
check
oh,
this
that's
out.
brilliant. I
Check
wish
this
I could
out.
do that.
Oh,
Regardless-
sick, I'll give it a shot.
regardless of his intention, okay, regardless of what he's trying to say, what he's saying in the first part, what he's saying that's why you wear sunglasses so that people can't
So
see
he's giving
where you're
instructions.
looking at, and you have your phone under. Like, he's actually instructing people, and like, I just find that kind of stupid.
What a tool, man. Seriously.
Hey, bro,
you're
let's
gonna-
try it when we go
like,
home.
you're a rider yourself, and you're going to complain about people doing that, and then you endorse it.
Yeah, and as I said, okay,
Yeah.
so being on the phone, as I was saying, being on the phone and having your eyes on the road slows down your reaction. But when you're actually texting, even looking up and down slowly, you're not even having a delayed reaction time.
Yeah, there is no reaction. You
There
just
is
hit
no
it.
reaction time because you don't see it. And if you look up, your reaction time starts from you looking up.
Okay.
Then it's the reaction time.
All right, so if you start writing a, say, 80 character text, start doing it right away, see how long it takes you to do that.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do it?
Man,
Can we do that right now?
going by
About a
about
minute?
2 seconds a word.
Yeah, about
2
a minute.
seconds a
Because you're
word?
making
Slow,
mistakes
bro.
and shit.
What do you mean 2 seconds a
Well,
word?
let's be legit. You can text faster than that.
1.5.
Eight about an
Wait, let's just do
average
it.
of 8 letters. An average of 8 letters. Actually, let's do this. Let's do a competition. Dino,
Shit.
could you text me 80 words and Braden as well? All right, we'll do
80
this.
words.
We'll time this, okay? We'll time this. So we'll start.
I'm not going to count 80 words. I'm just going to send you a big
No,
paragraph.
no. We'll
Because counting the words will take too much time on itself.
Yeah.
No, just just write 1, 2, 3, 4. Like literally write the words. All right. So we'll start when the clock goes to 65 and 30 seconds. Okay.
Dude, writing a words will take so long.
Do it. Just do it. Just do it. We'll do this
Important
quickly.
research we're conducting.
Hey, this is
How
very
many 80
important.
words?
This is research.
It's very important.
86 is
All right,
like
9,
80.6.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hit it.
All right.
It's going to adjudicate you guys. Make sure you're not cheating.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Look at them. They're so
look at him go.
concentrated.
Look at him go.
I've made a mistake.
Look at him go.
This is the worst
I'm
part.
only
so hard.
a kid. I made a mistake. Come on.
Already, I can't be fucked already. But
Come on.
This is research.
20 seconds in. 20
I love
seconds in.
science.
Hey, this is
How do you
legit
spell
stuff.
13?
Keep going. I don't give a fuck. Don't even spell it right. Just keep going. Yeah, this is legit research. We're saving lives right now. Come on. 30 seconds in. Come on.
We'll
Keep going.
submit this to Parliament.
Keep going. And this is a normal text. You know, this is
Alright,
about
so let's just call it there. That's 20. I got to 20.
20. All
And
right.
that's been 40 seconds.
We'll stop at 20. It's been 40 seconds.
Okay.
What
so
have you
now-
gotten up to?
12. No, I fucked up. My phone, I'm using it broken.
Wait, listen to this. I'm gonna read it back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Binge yen. 13, 14, 15, teen, 17.
Holy
12.
shit.
Wow.
Nightmare.
12 nightmare.
Fuck.
Yeah,
All
I was
right.
making mistakes.
So we've basically proven, okay, it took Dino and Braden to write approximately 15 words in, what, 40 seconds?
Right.
40 seconds.
Now, picture this. Try driving for 40 seconds
So
without seeing where you're going.
let's go by that statistic, okay? 40 seconds. Let's go 20 words, you know?
Yeah.
For every second,
Yeah.
for every 2 seconds, you wrote 1 word.
Okay.
Okay? Which is roughly what I just said.
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
give it to
for
you.
every
You got it
second,
right up.
We've
Yes.
proven the point.
Yep.
For every second,
1.75. Let's leave it there.
for every 2 seconds, you've wrote even 1 word. How long does it take? All right, no worries. See you soon. All right.
That's one word.
No worries. Yeah, that's yeah.
All right.
All
That's
right.
one
Yeah,
word, man.
that's 1 word. No worries. 2 words. Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6.
See you soon. 6 words.
Hey, bro, I just write
6 words
paid up
altogether.
by.
6. That's
12
12
seconds.
seconds. 12 seconds. 12 seconds is a long time to look
not
down.
be looking
at the
it,
road.
it doesn't matter if you look. Some people say, because it's not uninterrupted. You know, you're looking up and down. I don't give a fuck.
But
It's
then you're
12
spacing it out more.
You're spacing it out. You're taking at least 1 second at a time. You know, you can't look down for a split second because you're not going to be able to do the
Yep.
task you're trying to do. You're looking down for at least 1 second at a time. Let's say you're spacing out 1 second every 4 seconds,
Oh, let's
looking
not
down.
forget, you're forgetting about situational awareness. If you're getting
What's
about the
around
person
you?
Check this out. Check this
and
out.
behind you.
Let's do basic math. Okay.
Yeah.
12 times 4. You know, you're looking down every 4 seconds for 12 times. Okay.
Yeah.
To write this text and send it. 12 times 4 is.
A lot.
48.
There you go. So for 48 seconds, almost a minute. Okay.
Wait, so 12 seconds at 80 kilometers an hour is 264 meters per second you passed.
Wow.
No, not just that. Not just that. I'm not saying that.
That's before you look up. You've gone 264
I
meters.
have an even scarier statistic, okay? 12 times 4, which is how long it's going to take you to do those 12 seconds, you know, to look down and up and down over 4-second interval, okay? In 48 seconds, how long would you have traveled?
It's 22 meters per second.
22 meters per second, 48 seconds.
That's a K and 56 meters.
So, for 1 kilometer, you're going to be distracted every 4 seconds,
That's
Yeah.
far.
okay?
Yeah, picture that.
To say, all right, no worries, see you soon. For, like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's gonna kill someone, man. Like 6 words, fucking, you know.
In
for-
that
for-
time,
for
Al's
a
cuts
minute.
you off when he's 125 because he
Yeah,
can't
man.
ride, and Gas is dead. Gas is dead. He's gone. In. Over.
And then you're gonna be in your car. Fucking motorbikes, look at what
Yeah,
they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Alright.
you dented my car with your face.
So I think we've made it. I think we've made our point. Okay, we're not trying to name and shame. I mean, yes, we are, but at the same time, that's not really what we're trying to do. What we're really
Just
trying
don't
to
do it.
Just
Please.
think about it properly. Don't be an idiot.
Don't
about
be
it.
that
yourself,
fucking
man.
smart ass who's just like, oh, I can do it, but no one else can.
Exactly.
I am special.
I'm
I have this
so-
When,
superhero
when you
talent.
crash
Yeah.
and you're
Raw
fucked up in
XD.
hospital, I'll laugh at you.
Yeah,
Like, I'm the
okay,
type of guy that will. I will.
That's a bit hard. Settle down. anyways,
I will not give you Cheerios for breakfast.
we'll have to. I mean, we started late anyway, so it's kind of my fault. But Mike has to leave. Thank you so much for actually coming down on short notice. Because I told you about this Wednesday night. Wednesday night. It's Friday now. Wednesday night. I've told you about this. Yeah. So he has to leave. We'll keep going. We'll give it a pause and continue after a break.
to the man.
For a break.
After a break, yeah, we'll go for a break. But yeah, we'll
meeting
say
Mike.
goodbye to Mike. And any closing comments? Did you enjoy being on here?
I did. Thanks very much for having me. It's a pretty cool show.
No
Would
problem.
you say wheelies for your feelies?
Would you say that skitties are for the kiddies?
Oh, hang on. What does Sash say? If you dream it, it's okay.
Yeah. So did you have a really good time in your
I had a
dream?
really good dream.
A really good dream?
These 3 other men in the room.
Yes. Yes. Anyways, thank you so much. We'll hopefully see you like on the next one.
On a
future
bike
one.
again.
We'll see
Yeah.
you on 675.
Hey, we'll hopefully see you on a bike and you rock up on that bike and be back in here to tell us that you got a new bike.
And
Yes.
you'll be back here for another one.
Another one.
Yeah, alright,
People
no,
who are not
we'll
riding
see
right
you
now.
guys very soon.
I feel bad. All right.
You make me. Tangled. Found myself waking in the same clothes, shaking from my temple to my ankles. Sunny, but I need another raincoat. Waiting by a payphone. Finally, I coughed up some awful information that I thought of. Well, they think I've been messing with the wrong stuff. Nah, I've been messing with the right shit. Yeah, I fucking like it. Feel it coming back. Watch it turn to black. But I'm brighter when you make me fade. You make me fade. You make me fade. You make me brighter when you make me fade. You make me fade. You make me fade. You make me brighter when you make me.
Hello. Okay, we're back.
Hello, we're back from our break.
Mike has left us, so it's just me, Dino, and Brayden now.
And I've come down a little bit on the scooter hate.
Yeah. And what's good ahead, man?
Not
please.
really, not
Please.
really. Fucking
Not really. Not really. He's still at it.
Section 1. We have to pay tribute to someone that's not currently here. We have to pay tribute to our captain.
You know what? Just Go for it. I don't know what you're talking about. You introduced this
All right,
segment.
Dino, this is your segment.
Go for it, Dino.
Why is it my segment?
Go for it, Dino.
Oh no.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh crap. Here we go.
Introduce it.
Okay, so we are going to prank call the captain, Sam Carter.
I'm not prank calling. My number's there.
Oh,
Heck.
I'm just
Well,
going to be like, hey.
He's gonna unexpectedly join.
he's not going to
Kickstand.
know that we're talking on a podcast. Let's do this.
Let's see what happens, guys. We might be in class. If this is a fail, we'll just have to delete this section.
Yeah.
This is
This
embarrassing.
is going to be fail as fuck.
Plus, Sam.
Or maybe James as well.
I bet you if you called him, he'd pick up. I was
Nah, I
fucking
think he's
Brady,
in-
I'm not fucking
We
answer
might be in
that.
class watching Guy Martin.
Or Guy Bolte.
Hi, Sam?
Hello?
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Ooh.
Who's this?
Hey, this is Braden.
Oh, it's Simon, man.
Hey, man, I just got a quick question. I'm trying to change the rear brake pads on my bike, and I just don't know how to do it. And I said to call you because you know how to do it. Because
Well, what do you mean, Joe?
you've spent the most time working on bikes, so we just thought, yeah, you'd know.
I don't know if this is a troll or not.
No, bro, I just need to know. Like, I've got it off, but like, I just can't get the pads back in. Like, I don't know what's going on. It won't go over the disc again.
Did you press the rear brake? The pads off?
Of course I did.
Awesome.
No, that's what it said to do. That's what Alice told me to do.
What do you actually want?
No, but legit, man. Like, I can't get my fucking rear rotor back on my bike. Do you know how to do it?
You can't get the rotor on, or you can't get the... Like, you can't get the whole rear wheel back.
Like, I can't. I put the pads in, but then it doesn't fit over the rotor. Like, it's too tight in there.
What, the pads, just the
Yeah,
spacing between the two pads?
yeah, the pads.
Well, your piston's out, obviously, tonight.
Yeah. So, how do I fix that, Sam?
Only thing I would have thought to do is just try and push it back in. Just
But-
to take a bit of strength to, like...
Nah, dude, it's too tight. You can't do that. Like, I tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, the brake pads are like loose, yeah? Like you can kind of,
Yeah, they're
Like,
kind of loose,
now.
but it doesn't go over the disc. The disc is too wide for the gap on the brake pads.
but what I mean is like, you can swing the brake discs, the brake pads backwards and forwards, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit of play.
Yeah, so if you swing them, like, you pull them out, so you only got the pistons and then try and pull the pistons back.
I did. That's exactly what I tried, Sam. Why would I try it any other way?
Well, then I don't know then, because that's what I would have done.
But, oh, dude,
I know
I
the
need
thing I
this. I
think
need this
to
bike,
do-
man. I gotta get to uni.
Huh?
I gotta get to uni.
Yeah, fuck.
So how do you brake on the HMAS? Like, is there a wind brake? Is there any other kind of brake I can use?
I really can't tell if you're taking this seriously or not.
No, dude, I need to fix my bike, man.
Wait. Ask me
Yeah,
about
that's what I'm saying.
Tyson.
Like, if you can-
If I
like,
do you reckon, wait, do you reckon if I put some kind of lubricant on the piston, it'd retract easier? Because I might have some lubricant. I'm gonna look for some lubricant. Hold up. Dude, the only thing I have is tire shine. Do you reckon I could just spray a little bit? Because tire shine brings back the moisture in rubber. So do you reckon like the moisture in the rubber would come back enough for me to
Yeah, that's how it works, man.
like seriously? Because I will try it, dude. I'm like
I'm glad you've been reading my posts on MSR.
no, dude. Dude, I literally have no chance right now. I got to get to uni, man. I got to do a lab test.
Yeah, fuck you, Alice, that's no good.
So how do I get the brake back in, man?
If Alice doesn't know this, well,
Alice is a retard. Retard. Sorry. Alice is a retard, man. He doesn't know how to do shit. Have you ever seen the guy work on a bike?
Alice doesn't use rear brake.
Yeah, nah, bro. Alice only uses rear brake. That's why his is so worn and easy to get on.
Yeah, look, dude, all I can think of is, like I said, like the brake pads should be able to swing backwards and forwards, like in and out of the piston.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so when you swing them out, there should be that gap then, shouldn't there? Where the
But I can't
brake
clear
pads-
the rotor. It's like there's too much rotor there. Hey, you remember that time you sanded back your tire? Do you reckon I could sand back my rotor a bit? Do you reckon I could like machine it smaller so it'd fit?
Fucking hell.
Do you reckon?
Look, is your brake caliper on the rotor already? Like, sorry, is it
No, I can't get it.
to the swing arm?
Wait. I can kind of get. Wait. Oh, I got it on. It's on. It's on, bro.
Awesome.
All right, but okay. So it's on. Thank you. I just had to like do what you said. You know, pushing the slides a bit to get it to fit. Oi, also, you're pretty good at cleaning chains and shit. How do I clean my tire? What's the best thing to clean the rim with?
Just use tire shine. Just make sure you get it on the tire as well. Then.
So you want me to use tire shine on the metal surface of the rim?
No, you use the tire shine on the tire and then spin the wheel. So
No,
then, like,
but how do I clean the rim?
it kind of like spreads and then it will seep into the tire and it will seep into the rim afterwards.
No, but I want to clean the
So
surface of the
24
rim.
hours, though.
I need to ride today. I need to clean the surface of the rim. Should I use WD-40?
Yeah, well then you can't do it. No, you can't do it then.
So I have to use
You
tire
have to
shine.
soak-
It's
you
the
have
only
to
way.
soak the tire in tire shine and then it will slowly kind of like soak in. And it
Should
will
I
cover the rim.
should I take the tire off then and the wheel and like soak it overnight in a bucket of tire shine? Like the whole surface?
I wouldn't want to do that because you wouldn't want to you don't want to damage your rims. So like, I'd only put your tires in the tire shine, and
So-
then put the tires onto the rim, and they'll be soaked enough that it will seep into the rim.
Oh, so it seeps into the rim. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But what about the spokes of the wheel? Will it go all the way up there?
But rims conduct like tire shine.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
You're studying this. You should know this.
No, dude, I study electronics. It's different.
No, it's the same kind of thing. Like how metal conducts electricity.
Oh,
Same
really?
thing happens with tire shine.
So you're telling me if I have like silver rims, it'll conduct more tire shine?
That's right.
Wow. So I'm gonna give this a go. Do you?
So whenever you're like rewiring the cable, just earth it to your tire.
Earth it to my tire? Do you reckon I should wait? So if I'm gonna cover it in tire shine, should I use the spray can or should I use? Is there what can I buy? Just a fluid?
I can't believe that you're stressing against union time and you're sitting here talking shit to me.
Well,
Like,
I need
genuinely
you to
not
help me
believing
fix this
anything you're saying
bike,
right now.
Sam. I can't go anywhere if the bike doesn't have tire shine on it. How do I look good? It's all about aesthetics, bro.
Yeah, well, ours somehow made a Salem look good. Which
What if?
pretty well.
Whoa, that's pretty harsh. What if Ben Hartnett comes out of nowhere and needs to take a photo of me? I got to be clean.
Well, Ben's not going to take any photos
Why not? What are you trying to say, Sam?
because it's not an MTO7, man.
Oh, really? You know, I saw him down the dock taking photos of the HMAS 7 ZX67. ZX67? ZX7R. Fucking hell.
What's up, man?
I saw Ben
Thank you,
taking
mate.
photos of your bike, bro. The ZX7R at the dock.
What about it?
It looked really good, man. Did you just get all the barnacles off the bottom, or?
Yeah, I just got it clean.
Oh, really? How'd you pay? Who'd you pay to do that? Did Ouse do it?
I got Alf to do it again.
Back at it with that chamois?
Yeah.
Yeah, no way, man.
He kept fucking pissing me off though. He kept going like, "I'll clean for you, master."
Oh,
Just
really?
fucked up and just did the job.
Yeah, exactly. I hate how he just talks.
Oh man, he didn't shut up. He just
So
kept
have
saying,
you
"I'll
ordered?
clean, master.
You know how
I'll
you need a
clean
new
for you."
brake master cylinder? On your bike.
Sorry?
You know how you need a new brake master cylinder on your bike?
Yeah,
Does that come with the brake master sale?
it does.
Oh, good. So you get nice response on the brakes from that sale.
It will be, yeah.
So how many seamen fit on your deck?
How many seamen?
Yeah, how many seamen fit on your deck?
Oh, if I order a whole load,
Yeah, if you order a whole load.
if I order an entire bucket load of semen,
Yeah, a whole load of semen.
and
Oh,
like they'll work hard for a good 24 hours.
Really? Is it better than tire shine?
But after 24 hours, I don't think they work anymore. They'll just die out.
Oh, does Alce know how to deal with your semen?
I don't know. Like everyone's semen's different. Like some people's like are quicker, some are slower.
Yeah, but when Alce was
Some,
working,
like-
when Alce was cleaning your
some
bike,
kinda
how
get
did he
to
deal with the
some
semen?
people get to the goal. I mean the egg quicker.
Yeah, I hear that's more your game. Hashtag pray for Nikki.
I can just hear Alice cracking up in the background.
Hey, did you want to be on podcast 7?
I don't know, man. I've
'Cause
got a lot of things to do.
You have no choice. You're on it right now.
Am I?
Yes, you're on podcast 7.
Oh fuck yeah!
Welcome back, Sam.
Friday.
Yeah, you want to talk to Dino? Here you go.
Welcome back, Sam. How you doing?
Right. Oh no! Fuck, I'm just ruining my reputation with that.
Hashtag pray for Nikki
Pray
2016.
for Nikki 2016. Oh,
Get on hashtag,
Thank
guys.
you for
Pray for
sharing
Nikki.
your advice on how to clear.
Listening to this, I'm fucked.
Thanks for sharing your advice on rim conducting, tire
Qualities.
shine, and how to fit rear
That
rotors
was
on.
quality advice,
That
man.
was really good,
I'm not
Sam.
even going to
Quality
give Sam some
advice.
shit. That was actually some pretty good advice.
Yeah,
If I couldn't
really
get my
good
rotor on,
advice.
That's,
All right,
that's
thank
the
you-
next
thank
step
you
you
for
have to
that, Sam.
take.
You know what? He couldn't have got his rotor on without you, Sam.
No, that was
Hey,
gold.
That
hey
was
guys,
great,
If
that
I
was
may
great.
add to that, I
Yeah.
think he's done.
He's so done. He's
He's
so
about
done.
5.5 heads.
He's
For the listeners
Oh,
that don't know
shit.
what we're talking about,
Yeah.
we'll plug in the picture.
I'll attach it. I'll
the
attach the
Sam
photo.
heads.
I'll attach the photo. So basically, like, if anyone knows what we're talking about in terms of you know how steak doneness is, we have, like, you know, just completely Blu-ray and then well done. We basically replaced all the stages with Sam's head, like Blu-ray's one head and then two heads and then three and so on. And Sam always says, "I'm done." So yeah, right now he's about 5.5.
Yeah, I'd say 5.5 heads.
Yeah, 5.5 heads. Almost well done. Almost.
Almost well done.
We'll include that photo for your entertainment. That was funnier than I expected it
That
was
was
gonna
gold.
be. Yeah,
He
that was-
really kept it going.
He
This
did.
just goes to prove that Sam cannot deny a good troll.
Yeah, he
just
can't.
enjoys it.
He knew he was getting played.
Yeah.
He knew.
This goes back into what we were speaking about in the
Yeah.
start. He is a walking meme.
He's a walking meme.
He is
His
a
life
walking
is a
meme.
He
meme.
absorbs meme.
You know,
And he-
his mum always tries to hide it. You know, when he was born, she knew he was a meme, and she knew he was gonna have a hard life trying to hide the fact that he's a meme.
yeah.
But in the end, man, like he has to come to
This is why he does
the
graphic
truth.
design.
Yeah,
He does what he, like, in his heart.
He
knows
feels
is
it in
right.
him. His intuition tells him he should be.
See, he's
memeing.
learning how to change himself.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
kind of
That's the
beautiful in
meme.
itself.
It's beautiful because one day he'll get so good at graphic design, he'll turn himself into the meme he is.
Yeah, he'll
The meme he wants
manifest
to
as
show
meme.
other people.
He shall transcend into one meme, and it'll be the most epic and comprehensive meme there ever was.
He will stand there in a boardroom full of directors trying to pitch a sales idea, you know, using the graphics he's made, and then right then and there, he will meld in to the projector screen,
Yep, and they'll say sold.
and it'll be Sam
Yeah.
on screen.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a follow up to that call. I got a message saying, "Fuck, I got trolled hard." I'm
Yeah.
This is just proof that you can troll the
Yes.
trolls.
You control the trolls, and they love it too.
I'm so impressed.
He's impressed.
All right, guys,
Ladies and
I think
gentlemen.
we have a new contender to Sam, and that's Braden.
Yeah, Braden. First time
I
on
just
the
like to troll in
first
my
time on the
spare time.
podcast, and kill Sam with the troll.
First time. I think Braden's off to a really good start here.
He definitely is.
Sam's
Definitely.
like my Krillin, just a little bitch.
Like just, oh my god.
Dear God.
Oh shit. I can't wait for the tax refund. I'm not gonna get shit. I know it's gonna be great.
I'm gonna get some pretty sick shit.
People are
Not gonna lie.
gonna get some pretty cool
Resets.
stuff. Oh,
What is it, Gilles? Is that how you pronounce it? Gilles?
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 Yeah,
Papa
Gi-
G.
Papa
Shout out
G.
Papa G.
Papa Joe.
Resets. Some woodcraft clip-ons.
Oh yeah.
No, you don't. Like, I don't need that. No way.
Hey, what tire pressure are you running in this weather?
I'm
I'm just reading off a post.
32 psi.
Yeah, I'm running 32. I'm running
Yeah,
pretty low.
Pretty low. You gotta-
Yeah, I like a big fat footprint though in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah, it's good.
And even when it's dry, I run low pressures because I still like to know that
Yeah.
I've got the stability there if I really need it. And that's why my bike never unsettles itself.
Never.
Nah.
No, not at all. Not even like coming out of petrol station.
Okay, well that's a lie. For the record.
Has anyone not
Rip.
heard of the word silent?
Yeah, I know.
Fucking hell. Dino House.
It's great.
Sorry
Right.
guys.
Jeez.
For the record, I was leaving a petrol station after a lengthy conversation, and I gave it half a fist of throttle in first
Just
gear
a
whilst
bit.
leaning.
Just a bit. Not
and
much.
It kind of kicked around until I
Kind
hit my
of,
knee
yeah.
against my elbow, and it was. A
I
bit
was in front of
scary.
him and I heard the song, I wonder if you know. And I looked around and he's just full lock, like piece and shit. I was like,
Yeah.
Coming out sideways
oh
and shit.
shit.
It was about 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
time
I did
to-
the same thing. We pulled over to the side of the road, waiting for ours to go past. I was
Oh,
on
that
the
was on
gravel.
dirt, but that's stupid ass,
Yeah,
man.
that was really stupid.
Yeah,
And I was on gravel. Ours goes past in Lammas, and Braden goes past, and I get back on the road, and I just slipped that clutch a little bit too quickly. Kicks around again. Again, I hit my elbow against my knee. Give it a bit of a head shake, and then kept going.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
ripped an accidental wheelie as well.
Vic Paul, come get him.
No, please no. Please. But, yeah, guys. So,
Yeah.
I think we've covered a fair few
I
topics.
think we're about done here.
I think we're about done.
Fair few
I mean,
topics on this one.
all I wanted to do in this episode was basically introduce Mike. I've known him for a while. been riding for a while with him, and didn't get to ride too many times with him, but like I met him a long time ago. It was just when I first got my CF, and just wanted him to come on and talk about different, like, you know, his experience with bikes and stuff. Hopefully he gets a bike soon, so do I. And yeah,
675 definitely over 1,000. I mean, 1,000 is like we
yeah.
concluded. It's
I
just
really
too
wanted to
much.
get in more depth with that. I mean, we didn't have too much time. I wish we can get like a whole maybe 2.5 hours to talk about this.
Let's do it next time.
But like, yeah, there's always next time we can go into depth about this. But for now, I really just want to mention it that the way I feel about the whole thing is 600 over 1,000. Like that's in simple
You know what
form.
we really should have covered in this?
What?
The thirst on MSR lately.
I was just about to mention it actually for my last thing before we go. The thirst on MSR is very real. Okay, that's that. Everyone knows that. I'm not saying anything new. It's something like it's been here for like what the all the time that I've been in MSR. It's like 2 years almost, and it's not something new. I'm not gonna just talk about that. However, there's been a development. Okay, there's been more and more girls joining MSR. Well, at least associated or posting or like whatever, and I don't know if you've noticed on Motor Riders Universe, shout out. I'll put this on there so that they get a mention as well. I don't know if you've ever scrolled through their stuff. There's a lot of girls posting, and the attention they get is not much more than attention the guys get, no matter what. I mean, yes, there's a bit of favoritism, just a little bit. I mean, it's fine, they're cute, whatever. But but they don't get like just like right. Girl,
Or like a guy's like, hey guys, check out my CBR 1000, 10 likes.
no one cares.
Hey guys, check out my cute Ninja 250,
Yeah.
87
Oh
likes.
my
Love
god,
it. That's
87
great color.
within
Oh
the
my
first
God,
half
so
an hour.
much.
That's within the first half an hour.
That's sick bike.
I love
You
that
look good
though.
on
I
it.
love that. I want more and more girls to do it, and more girls have been doing that.
That's
and
good.
it's actually been decreasing the actual craziness about it.
Yeah.
And what I really noticed is, I mean, I've always said this, but it's always been one at a time. So one girl will post, and then people go crazy over her, and then it'll sort of die down, and then one girl will post, right? Like there's an interval. But recently, girls have been posting so frequently that they're into like they're crossing. Like
Yeah, but
they'll
us as males,
post at similar times.
We have to recharge.
And it's been dispersing. Recharge. They've been dispersing, so people have had divided attention. One side, you know, one person's focusing on this post, one person's focusing on this one, adding this chick, adding that chick.
Okay,
You know,
Alice, do you have a favorite rider chick?
do I have a favorite rider chick?
We all have favorite rider chicks.
I do actually. The ones I've ridden with, you know, I've ridden with Julia De Rossi, that's her name on Facebook.
Yep.
I've ridden with Emily, her sister. Ridden with Andy Wallace. Shout out if you're listening. I don't know if she listens to this. She rides a 07?
Yeah.
ZX7?
Here we go.
Yeah. I mean ZX6R. Yeah. 07. Black one as well.
Nice.
It's a little bit different to yours, but yeah, similar.
Hey,
Nice.
Yeah.
My girlfriend doesn't like me obviously looking at chicks on bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
because
Well,
she feels a bit threatened
tell
by
her
it.
she shouldn't be worried because there's
She
not
should
many.
become one.
There's not many. There's not many.
But
yeah, she can become
my
one.
crush would be Red Spade from Instagram.
What's that?
Red Spade.
Red Spade?
I don't know what her real name is, but she's got like red hair.
Where's she from?
She's from the US.
Oh, okay.
So
we're
Nah,
talking
she's
Melbourne
got
street
six-
riders.
Talking
mate.
about
Melbourne
local
street
too.
riders.
I know.
Actually, there will be there's actually
Yeah.
I've checked the statistics on this. About 10 people, just 10 people from the United States listen to this
nice.
at the moment. So I think it will be more and more. So mention her. What's her name? Red Spade.
Yep.
Red
I've
Spade. Is that
spoken
her
with her on
Instagram?
Instagram? Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Red Spade. She does mad photography for bikes. She does mad.
Is she
edits.
big over there?
She's getting there. Yeah, she's quite.
So
She's
maybe someone
reasonably
listening
large.
out there will know her.
Yeah, she's always at MotoGPs whenever the race is on. She takes brilliant photos.
Shout out Red Spade.
She's a fan of
Yeah.
Dainese. I'm a fan of Dainese.
Awesome. Awesome.
She got a nice CBR 600.
Yeah.
One of the early mid 2000 models with the nice diamond lights. So
Also, shout
yeah.
out to Danielle Rowe.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
Yeah, my man,
Yes.
Lass. Shut up
Shout
and
out.
ride. That's my mentality every day because of you.
every day.
She's got a beautiful CBR. with
Daniel,
a
I
pink
know,
leopard
I
print.
know you might be pissed off from Dino and Braden and all the other
Come on,
trolley
man.
boys, but
Mate, we just had a good time.
they
That's all it
they
is.
have a good time.
Why'd you leave the group chat?
they
we
love
were
you. They
enjoying
love you.
your company.
They love you and they want you back.
We actually
They
do
want
like
you.
your bike.
Okay, yeah, you
we're
actually
taking
mean.
selfies
Yeah, it's
with
mint.
it. It's a gorgeous bike.
She went on a nice road trip recently. It's about up to half.
I have a really nice
In
sticker
the
of your
fr-
bike on the back
in,
of my
in the
helmet.
fog, man.
Shut up
yeah.
and ride.
All right, Daniel. I hope you're listening to this. Braden has a photo of your bike, like stick it to the back of his helmet with the hashtag "Shut Up and Ride." You are an inspiration
That's
to
how
him.
much I believe in you.
You are an inspiration to him, and I just hope you know that. Who else? Who else mentioned a Gil rider? Oh, Messa. Messa's always been around. Messa M's always been
Who's
around.
that? Sarah Williamson?
So
I
Williamson,
like
yeah.
following her track adventures.
Yes,
she's on Vine
yes.
Easy. She's supporting
She's
MCA
always been
now.
around as well.
I think
yeah.
it's funny the video she
like
posted
her.
where she tries to lift the jigsaw up on the stand and she couldn't.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that
was cute as hell.
Yeah, it was cute because like she spent like 10 minutes trying to like.
What do you
pick this
mean?
thing
What is
up.
she trying to do?
So she puts her rear stand under the spools.
Okay, yeah.
And tries to lift the bike up on the rear stand, but she just doesn't have the power and the weight
Oh,
to,
really?
to push
Shit.
it
She also
down,
does like
you
a
know?
bunch of time lapses of her like changing the fairings to her
Yeah,
track
yeah.
fairings for a
It's-
jigsaw.
Where is this?
Oh,
Instagram,
never saw
man.
it, Yeah.
All right. I don't
Rating
know about this.
10
So
out of
I'm,
10.
I don't know about this. So I'm being educated right now
Yeah, yeah,
about
it was-
this
it
shit.
was the funny
I
video.
don't really use Instagram, but what's her Instagram thing?
I couldn't
It's
tell
just
you.
Sarah Williams.
You know
But
what?
it's
I'll
spelled
chuck
funny.
it in.
It's like SERA.
I'll chuck it into the
William.
description if you want to follow her.
Yeah.
She's really good. I've seen like stuff she has to because it's linked
Yeah,
to
she's
Facebook,
nice.
and I'll see stuff from her. Yeah, she's one of the favorites as well. She did the calendar, the MSR calendar, the Street Riders,
Oh, she
Moto
Ride
Girls.
Peaks Melbourne or something like
Yeah,
that.
she's RPM photography, Ride Pics Melbourne. Who
Because
else?
some-
Who else? So who else deserves a good mention?
Look, I believe
I'm
we
sorry
should
if I forgot anyone
a general
else.
shout out to girls getting into riding.
General shout out, yeah, like any girl out there listening to this that's getting into riding and stuff or has been in riding for a while, you know, shout out to you. You're making it a more diverse and less seagully place.
Yes.
The more girls there are out there, the less hype there is. I mean, yeah, come on, let's be honest. The girls will probably enjoy it being like a minority.
Yeah,
and everyone
yeah.
getting
I
so much
wouldn't have just
attention.
called them a
But at the same
minority.
time, it's
Bro.
what?
You just called them a minority.
Well, they
Right.
are
Shit.
in the bike scene. Yeah.
Enjoy the
Yeah, no,
repercussions of that.
I know what I'm
No,
actually trying to say.
what's all that in the bike scene? There's not many of them. They're minority in
Yeah.
the
Are you
bike
saying they
scene.
don't belong in the bike scene?
No, I'm
Whoa,
saying I
whoa,
want
whoa.
more. I'm
No,
saying I
I'm
want
kidding.
more, man. I'm saying I want it to be like 50-50. I
Yeah.
want it to be like
Yeah.
dead. I mean, it'll probably never get
I just
there.
want more Danielle Rouse.
Yeah.
No, she's so many girls getting into the bike scene. I mean,
yes.
it's always empowering. You know,
Any girl listening out there that just got into it, well done. Any girl listening out there that's about to get into it, do it.
it's a brave thing to do, yo.
yeah.
Especially because
It is very brave, especially like
Yeah.
maybe 2 years ago
Yeah,
when I
not
first
really
got
into
into
that
it.
kind of stuff.
When I first got into it, man, I barely saw any girls. Barely saw any.
Yeah.
And the girls that I did see were just being like crowded on at meets, and I'm like, wow, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
What is happening to us? And it's just normal sort of like group mentality, I guess. You know, there's
Yeah.
all guys. You see one girl, yeah, you go crazy. But now it's really good. Now, don't be discouraged by that thought, girls out there, because it's much better. If you go to a meet, chances are you'll be with other girls as well. You can kind of hang around
do
each
your own
other.
thing, you know?
You're not going to be seagulled nearly as much as it used to be. It's getting better as we go. And if you're jumping on board and showing up to meets and having presence, you're helping the cause to sort of even out the bullshit.
Yeah.
And not just be ridiculous about the whole
Just have
thing.
fun, guys.
Make sure you bring a good
Have fun.
hashtag along.
Huh?
Make sure you bring a good hashtag along.
Yeah. The key to surviving in the bike scene as a chick is to have a really good hashtag.
And the block button.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I agree as well. So that's that covered. So what have we talked about today? We've basically talked about the Mike and what he's done,
Yeah.
and how he started.
Motor
Insurance.
A bit of cops, but we're not going to go into that because we're already done with number 6. I hope you've
Bit
listened
of
to that.
600 versus thou.
600 versus Thou. We've talked about
The Sam Carter
the
experience.
Sam Carter experience.
Oh, and James Lannis. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
You know
James
what?
Lannis.
This podcast will be called the Sam Carter Experience.
Yes.
Done. Number
Done.
7. ZX7. Number 7.
Number
Yes.
7. There we go.
That's so
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Has to be
So,
done.
let's wrap it up and do events because that's what we do at the end of each one. I'm not telling you to close it and not listen to it because these are very interesting for you. They're all riding related
Vote for
events.
Pedro.
Votes for Pedro.
Okay, so PMC. I don't know what PMC is. I'm not even. I think it's car one.
Vote for Pedro.
Oh, blessing of the bikes. I mean, it's a long way off from now. I'm gonna mention this on future ones as well. But 15th of October, 2016. Blessing of the bikes, third blessing of the bikes for the year, I think it is, or ever. No, I don't think it's ever. They do it all the time. I think it's the third one for the year. It's Inline 4 Cafe, which is a very famous cafe. Have you guys been to that, by the way?
No.
Where is it?
Okay, that's a good question. It's basically, I don't know exactly where it is, but it's sort of like
Dude, just click it and it'll
on
give
the
you
way
an
to
address.
Oracle. It's on the way to Oracle. I'll show you a map quickly. Fuck it. I didn't want to click on it, but I was.
It's in Metro North.
Merburn.
Oh,
Merburn.
it's too far away from me.
No,
right?
dude, it's not. It's nowhere near anything. It's like a nice road trip to actually get to it.
Yeah, you say that because you don't ride a super sport.
Yeah. All right, so it's here.
Oh, damn.
So there's Melbourne. You basically go towards Warragul, and then when you get to, I think you get to Warragul, or just before Warragul.
Did you pass Nanagoon?
Huh?
Did you pass Nanagoon?
No, again.
No.
So yeah, basically going towards Warragul, and then when you get to Warragul, you go down into the squiggly lines under it, and then you go down to the probably South Gippsland or Gippsland Highway, and then go to it like that. But yeah, it's a nice ride, good ride. Also a really good event. Thousands of bikes meet there for blessing of the bikes. Basically, I think a pastor will come out and bless all the bikes.
Cheers.
And do like, it's not so much about that. I mean, people might be creeped out by that and going, "Oh, I'm not that religious." It's not. It really isn't. It's just the image of it. You know, it's not. It's nothing to do with actual church and whatever. It's well, it is, but at the same time, it's more about. It's a meet.
It's a good thought.
It's a meet. It's a meet, and it's just a nice event that you go to and you get to hang out with everyone else. Plus, like, there's like nice events there that happen. People open up shops. People bring down all these little portables and stuff. It's pretty cool. I've been to it twice. It's pretty awesome. I was gonna go to it the other time, the last one, but with John Rossetti, but I got a flat tire. I had to go home.
Oh,
Got a flat tire
yeah, I
on the
remember
way.
that.
Yeah, I was on the freeway and I was like, shit. Stopped. My tire was toasting because it was like losing pressure really quickly. Every 10 minutes it was dropping 6 psi. Fuck. Yeah, so I had to ride back and then get a plug at Pablo's Motorcycles.
Jeez.
Shout out. But yeah, what else do we have? What else do we have?
Nico.
So we have Nigo. Yeah, I think that's it. There's really not many events
for
at the
Pedro.
moment for like riding, I guess.
Oh, did Pedro's ride get cancelled?
No, Pedro's still having a ride. Pedro will have a ride. I think he wanted to do it for June 4th. No, this won't be out before then. What's the date, guys? What's the date? 20 something, isn't it? 26?
Yeah, no.
I don't even know. It's Friday.
The 27th
That's all I
of
know.
May.
27th, I guess. Yeah, it won't be out before the Pedro ride, or if he postpones it, then check out Time to Ride #2 number 2
I didn't see mine, I
with
don't know.
Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one, and please don't forget to give us a comment or give us any. You can message the page, the Kickstand page, Facebook. You can also leave a comment on the SoundCloud video. I mean, the audio clip. We'll see that. We'll reply to it right there, or mention it on the next one. If you want to shout out, if you want to mention, if you want to be on the show, just message the page and someone will get back to you. Also, stay tuned for the Girl Special. It'll happen soon. I promise you. I don't know what number it's going to be, but it's definitely happening. So that's going to be cool.
Thank you for following the Sam Carter experience.
Thank you for following the Sam Carter experience, and we will see you
Thank you, Braden, for coming tonight as well.
next time.
Dino.
And stick around for another one.
Another one.
Another one.
So if I hurt you, if I let you down,
oceans and shores.